Okay, Rahul, I know you like history because whenever I tell you a story about history, you show a lot more interest. So it's kind of cool. Daddy says he used to love history as a kid. So, today, lesson is going to be another lesson in history. So what's today's lesson going to be? A lesson in age, A-I-S-T O-R-Y. That's it. So today's lesson is going to be history. So today we're going to talk about a French explorer. So French explorer. When you say French, it means somebody from a country called France. F-R-A-N-C-E. So if I say somebody is French, what country are they from? They're from the country of F-R. No, they are French. Yeah, F-R-E-C. Look. So, person who is from the country of France is called French. But the country name is France. F-R-A-N-C-E. What's the name of the country that we're going to talk about? Country of F-R. F-R. Country of F-R-A-N, F-R-A-N-C-E. So the country of France. So in France, there was an explorer. I know you know what an explorer is. Okay, so you have to tell me what is an explorer. Somebody who goes all around the explorer is somebody who goes all around the W-O. Yeah, you're doing great. W-O, hold it like that. Easy. W-O-R. W-O-R were one letter of L. W-R-L-D. That's right. So somebody who goes all around the world is an explorer, right? So that's an explorer. So there was a French explorer from the country of France. You know where France is? Look. This is a map of the world. You see, this is the continent of Africa. It's north of that. That's where France is. You see this country? Look at that. Which country is that? That is the country. Look, you have to see it properly. Okay, you know this. You know this country. What country is that? That country is A. What country? A. One letter of A-M. A-M-E. A-M-E. You already did A-M-E. You missed one letter. Yeah, A-M-E. Good. A-M-E-R. A-M-E-R, one letter. A-M-E-R-I, C-A. That's right. So, that is America and this is France. So, there was a French explorer and his name was Samuel Champlain. And it's funny, you know, the French, they spell it a different way and they say it a different way. So, the way they spell it is C-H-A-M, Plain, P-L-A-I-N. So, but they pronounce it Champlain. So let's just do the spelling. Champlain. What was the name of the explorer? His name was S-A, one letter of Sam, S-A-M, Samuel. His name was Samuel. So do U-E-L, Samuel. That's right. So what did Samuel do? In the old days, he was in Europe, right? And Europe was very, very cold. So they wanted to wear jackets, and the warmest jackets were the jackets that were made of fur. Warmest jackets were jackets that were made of fur, right? So now, I need you to tell me, fur is made out of what? How do they get fur? Fur is made from the skin of, tell me. Fur is made from the skin of one letter of A-N, yes, A-N-I, one letter word, anim, yes, A-N-I-M, anim, then anima, one letter of L, yes, that's right. So fur is made from the skin of animals. And at that time, there were 2 or 3 types of fur that people loved. So one fur was the fur of a bear, okay, and the other fur was the fur of a beaver, B-E-A-V, okay. So there were these 2 furs that were very popular. So I've given you two. Which one would you think that they want? B, E, A. B, E, A, R. That's right, bear. So bear and deer. So let me show you. Look at this. This is what a bear looks like, right? What they do is they peel off all the skin. Yeah, what do you want to do? So they peel off all the skin and then they make a jacket out of it. Look at that. Out of the bear skin they make a jacket. Same thing. This is a beaver. Look at the jacket they make. That poor beaver, they kill it and then make a coat out of it. So what do they make? They kill an animal and what do they make with the fur? They make a J-A, you missed the C. It's J-A-C-K. Jack. F. That's right. So they made jackets out of it. So in the old days, they hadn't explored the whole world. So they didn't have any maps. So there were people who used to travel just to make maps so that people would know where everything is. Now, in those days, cars were not invented. And think about it. In those days, to get across water, so this guy was an explorer, right? So look at this map. Look at this ocean that's next to France. So what's the ocean that is next to France? Which is the ocean next to France? No, yeah, what's the name of the ocean? T, at. Keep going, you're doing good. At one letter. At L, one letter. Atlantic. That's right. So the Atlantic Ocean. So that's the ocean that people would go on. Now, in the old days, they used to take sailboats, big huge boats, and go across the ocean. Now, if you wanted to cross the ocean, how would you cross the oceon? What would you take? You can't take a car because car doesn't go on the water. If you had to cross the ocean, what would you take? Come on. So in the old days, they used to take a boat. Now, to cross the ocean, what would you take? One letter. A. You're trying to boat? No. Long ago, they did boat for water, right? Now, what would you do if you want to go fast over that ocean? What would you do? You would take a... Sit up straight. I. Sit straight. A-I. One letter off. Air. A-I-R. Air. Air. What? Think. Air. Good. One letter off. P. Air. Oh, you know this answer. Silly goose. Just do it. Focus. Look at the board. A-I-R-P. Air. L. Air. A. One letter off. N. Airplane. That's right. So you would have to take an. Now we take an airplane. That time they used to take a boat and they would keep on sailing until they came to land and they would make maps of that. So he was looking for fur because Europe they paid a lot of money. So if you could find a land and find those animals, get the fur, he would make a lot of money, right? So he kept sailing across the Atlantic Ocean until he reached this part. That's called the St. Lawrence River. So look, he's in France. He went all the way across Atlantic Ocean to the St. Lawrence River. So he went to St. Lawrence, L-A-W-R-E-N-C-E, river. Okay? So he kept going across the ocean. What is the river he got to? He got to the S. Sit up straight. S-A. Think. One letter of S-A-I. Say. One letter of Saint. Saint what? Sit up straight. Sit Raja. Saint what? L-A. Law. L-A-W. One letter. Law. You're missing one letter. Lord. L-A-W-R-E. Lauren. One letter. L-A-W. Lauren. One letter. C. E. That's right. So he reached the river of St. Lawrence. And so when he reached St. Lawrence, look at this. This is like a thin, you see this thin strip of land, right? That's where he reached the St. Lawrence. Now the St. Lawrence River is south of this part of Canada that's called Quebec. I'll teach you that in a minute. Okay? Don't scratch your behind, silly goose. So he sailed down that and then he landed in the part of Canada that's called Quebec. Okay? So remember, nobody had ever explored that before. This is all brand new that we knew of. Okay? Quebec. That's where he landed. So he sailed across, reached the St. Lawrence River. Where did he land? He landed in think. Q, U, E. Q, U, E, Quebec. One letter off. B, Quebec, Quebec. That's right. So he landed in Quebec, right? So he landed in Quebec ages ago, in 1608. Can you imagine how many years ago? 1608. We are right now in 2016. Like hundreds of years ago, he landed over there. The only people who were there were what are called Native Americans. Means the first people in America. They were called Native Americans. So he landed in Quebec City. Did you know that Quebec City is in the state of Quebec? So in Canada, they call states provinces. Province. That's what a state is called in Canada. So that's true. So what is the state called in Canada? State is called a P-R-O. Sit back, scoot back. Close. Province and province. That's right. That's what it's called. But you know what's interesting? Quebec has a name of a city and a state. Like Quebec. Quebec City, Quebec, like that. Like in America, there's a state and a city that have the same name. One example is New York. Okay? Like there's an address that says New York, because New York is a city and New York is also a state. You probably knew that. But I have to tell you because I don't know where you listened to it or if you heard it, right? So what is the state that also has a city by the same name? You have to start with the first letter. N, E, one letter. And new, very good. New what? New, Y. Yeah. New Y, O. Keep going. Think. R. New York, exactly. I think I didn't show you how to spell it. Sorry, I should show you how to spell it. So like that, it has like a town. He named it Quebec. So what he did over there is he set up a trading post. You know what's a trading post? It's a place where they all start buying and selling stuff. Trading. Set up a trading post. So, what did he set up? He set up a P-O-S-T. That's right. He set up a trading post. So, can you guess what is something they might have sold at the trading post? We just talked about something. What do you think there's something they sold at the trading post? Hold this. T-N-T-O. Okay. Oh, you want N? Oh, you start over. Give me an example of something they might have sold. Remember, Samuel came looking for something that Europeans would pay a lot of money for. What was that? Think. What do you think he sold? Yes, F. Yeah, F. What? One letter. F-U-R. Fur. That's right. So he set up the trading post, and a trading post is where people buy and sell. So what do? They they buy and sell. What do people do at the trading post? They B-U-Y, buy and S-E-L-L, sell. That's right. So they buy and sell. So he set up that trading post. He was one of the first explorers to reach there, except for the Native Americans, because they had been there for centuries before then, right? So what he did is he met with those people and then he had dinner with them. Okay? What did he do? He ate with them. And then when he ate with them, they told him about the Great Lakes. What did they tell him about the Great Lakes? What did they tell him? Great is G-R-E-A. G-R-E-A. T, Great Lakes, L-A-K-E-S. So now there are 5 Great Lakes. So this is what the Great Lakes look like. The state that's just below the Great Lakes is Michigan. So there are 5 lakes. Okay. So how many Great Lakes are there? L-A-K-E-S. How many? F-H-O. No. You have to give me the answer. Come on. You can answer. How many Great Lakes? I just gave you the answer. You have to tell me. Come on. L-A-K-E-S. Lakes. How many? V-E. That's right. So there are 5 Great Lakes. Okay? So these are all the lakes. I don't expect you to remember this for now. At some point you should. Look at this. Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, Huron, Erie, Ontario. All these are the big, huge lakes. Look at this one. The biggest lake of them all. Hand out, Raja. Biggest lake is Lake Superior. I'll give you kisses. There you go. Okay. So there are Lake Superior. Let's sit up straight. Look, take a good look at this because I'm going to ask you that next. So which is the biggest lake? Lake biggest. S. Which is the biggest lake? S. U. Su. Yeah. P. Sup. E. S-U-P-E. R. One letter. R-I-O. R-I-O. Lake Superior. That's right. So what he did was, he's an explorer, right? So what do you think he did? He's sitting here, he heard about this new place. Do you think he just sat or he went exploring? What do you think he did? Did he sit or did he explore? S-I-T. You think he sat down? I would think that if he's an explorer and he's doing maps and all that, he'd be going all over, right? So that's what happened is he went all over and he explored it. And along with these Native Americans, he went hunting. He went hunting for deer and all that. And he got lost. What happened to him? What happened? Sit straight. He got L-O-S-T. And he was in the woods for 3 days. 3 days. And so, how do you think somebody survives? What would they do? If they're in the woods, what would they do to eat? What would they do? They would K-I, sit straight. What would they do? Sit up straight. What would they do? What would they do to animals to eat them? They would K-I-L-L. They would kill animals and cook them and eat them, right? That's what they would do. So he did that. And then he got lucky. He met a bunch of aborigines. Means local people that don't have much technology or anything. They live like the land next to them. So aborigines, A-B-O-R-I-G-I-N-E-S. Some of them don't even have basic things, you know. They just live in the jungle like the other animals. So what do you name people who don't have much technology? A-B-O, one letter, G-I-N, aborigine, E, one letter, aborigines, that's right. So he met the aborigines. So you know what he did? He got to know them, he found out their culture, and he wrote even all of their stuff. So this guy is really good, right, at exploring and documenting. Documenting means writing his experience. So in 1620, because he's so good at all this stuff, 1620 is when the king told him, you need to rule Quebec. You need to take care of Quebec, make sure everything is going well. So in 1620, what's the place that he decided to rule? He ruled Q, good, E, B, E, and Quebec, one letter, Quebec. That's right. So this is the story of this is one part of the story of the fur trade in a country called France, right? And people from France are called French, right? So, which country are mom and dad and all of us from? What country are we from? We are from I. Mom and dad are from I. Where are we from? IND, close. Sit up straight. Mom and dad are from where? India. That's right. Good job. I think you did very well today. Thank you. Take your hand out of your pants and give me a high 10. Excellent job. Okay, now you can go play, sweetie. Then what do you want? Take your hand out, Raja.